Chili paste is very convenient to have in the kitchen. Just a little bit gives so much spice and flavor. Making the chili paste at home allows us to control its fineness and spiciness. Today we will make homemade chili paste from dry chili, for fried fish and for sambar or curry. We only need 2 ingredients to get 800 grams of chili paste. 180 grams of dry chili and 1 liter of water, which I have poured into the pot to boil. While waiting for the water to boil, let's wash the chili. Rinse the chili like this a couple of times. If there is any chili that is bad, just remove it. We don't want it to contaminate the rest of the chili. Although I'm using my hand, I really recommend to use a spatula, especially if this is the first time. Washing the chili with your bare hands may cause them to be painful later on, as the natural oils from the chili get stuck into the skin and they may feel like they are burning. Caution, do not touch your eyes, it will definitely hurt and you will need to rest after. By the way, this bag of chili is quite great. They are fresh and the color is perfect. There aren't many bad chili here. Alright, the chili is washed. Now the water is boiling. So I'm going to pour all of the hot water onto the chili. At this stage, the chili tend to float. Use an old spatula to stir them, so they will sink into the hot water. If you have any netting like this, you can place it on top of the chili and press it down. This will force the chili to submerge in the hot water for better absorption. If there is not enough hot water, you can add on 2 cups of hot water into the basin. Leave the chili to soak for a minimum of 2 hours to 24 hours or overnight. After about 8 hours, see, most of the chili are well soaked and soft. There is quite a lot of water in the basin. We will need to remove the water out of the basin. I keep a bit of chili water to help in the blending process as I'm using the food processor. If you are using the blender, I recommend to keep a lot of chili water as the blender needs more water in the blending process. Next, we are going to need a few small containers to keep the chili paste. I choose to use this container as it's more practical to thaw and use up the chili paste in small amount. This will extend the chili freshness. And some masking tape for labeling. Here is the food processor. Add in the chili. Alright, this should be enough. Cover the lid, lock it. We will be making the chili paste for deep fried fish now, so it will be a bit flaky. Start the machine and process for 15 seconds. Open the lid. The chili tends to splatter all over the food processor. Use a scraper to push all the chili down from the side. Okay, I want it a little finer than this. So I will add in 1/4 cup of chili water. Cover the machine, lock it and process for 7 seconds. Open the cover. Look at the texture of the chili paste. This is perfect for deep fried fish. Now transfer the chili paste from the machine to the container. This will be the chili paste for fried fish. Now we will make chili paste for sambal or curry. Put the chili in the food processor. We should not be putting too much at once, so I will process this much for now. Put the food processor onto the machine, lock it and press start. We will run the machine for 5 seconds to reduce the chili volume. Alright, open the cover. I am adding all of the soaked chili now. There is about a 1/4 cup of chili water here, so pour all of it in. Push down the chili that is sticking out. Cover the lid, lock it and run the machine for another 25 seconds. Alright, we will open the lid and scrape the side again. The chili paste texture is not there yet. Put in 1/2 cup of chili water to help with the blending process. Cover the lid, lock it, and process for another 40 seconds more, or until the texture of the chili paste becomes very fine. Open the lid and scrape down the side again. The texture is still not correct. Add a 1/4 cup of chili water and run the machine for another 55 seconds or 1 minute. Open the lid. Now the chili paste is ready. In total, I have been running the food processor for 2 minutes and 5 seconds to get this consistency and fineness. So we are going to transfer it to small containers. That is awesome! I have 3 containers of fine chili paste and 1 flaky chili paste for future use. Next, label the containers so that we know when was this made and the type of chili paste for the easy and convenient usage. This is really very convenient since I use a lot of chili in my cooking. This chili paste can last up to 5 to 6 months frozen in the freezer. To use it, store the container at room temperature for a few hours or in the fridge overnight. Once stored, use the dry spoon to scoop only what is needed. Cover the container and place it back in the freezer. Try not to allow the chili paste to get in contact with water when thawing the chili to retain the chili's freshness. Now, we have come to the end of this video. Subscribe for more home cooked recipe like this. This is Home Cooking with Somjit. Thank you and bye-bye!